Hello there. This video goes out to Anthony Kent, who requested more Arkansas videos. I believe this is the Gold Dollar 300. It's got the blue scales. Lovely, cheap shaver. Takes a wonderful edge. I don't know whether it's carbon or stainless. Can't remember. But nothing wrong with the steel in it. It holds up just fine. And what I want to do is, this has a lovely edge on it now, but I want to take it and make it an Arkansas edge. Now, I could just go to a black, and I'm going to put some honing fluid on here. I could just go to black, the Arkansas black, and do several laps and kind of polish up what's already a really nice edge, but I want to take it from a soft to a hard. And now this side is finished to about, well, I can't remember. I think it's 300 or 400. The back side is the way it came from Lee Valley, which is it's a Dan's stone. And this side is effectively finer because of the way that I've treated it. If I wanted to, I could start on the back side. If I was coming from, say, a 1K, I could start there and then come over here and then move to a black. And that would give me kind of an intermediate stage that I could, or an intermediate progression between, like a mid-range, if that's what I wanted. But I don't see any problems or foresee any problems that would require that. And I'm not using much pressure, but I am using just a little bit. I couldn't tell you what the foot-pounds or whatever you want to call them are, but it's just a light bit of pressure. As I progress through, that pressure will lighten till by the time I get to the black, there won't be any pressure. It's killing my wrist. Hold on. There we go. Let's try that. Not as young as I used to be. Got problems with my hands. Just to speed up the process. You really don't have to do this. There's plenty of lubrication on the stone, but now I'm going with light laps. But as you pass the razor across the hone, you'll see spots that have more lubrication and spots that have less. And for me, I just an Arkansas stone, if you hone on it dry, it'll glaze over. That's part of what happens when you burnish one. And it reduces the cutting efficiency of the stone. As a matter of fact, a lot of guys, especially ones that work with wood cutting tools and stuff like that, will go back and rough the surface up a bit to help it maintain its cutting power. And I know straight razor honers do the same thing with soft arcs. For me, I try not to do that because I like the soft arc to be finer. That's why I have two sides, one side that's coarser and one side that's finer. Alright, I want to look at that in a loop real quick. Lovely. Alright. Clean that off. I'm going to set my soft to the side and pull out my black. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Well, but the surface of this stone is highly polished. The other side is as well, but not as much. So if I really wanted to, I could go here and then here, which, matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Normally, I use water on my black arcs, but it doesn't really matter. Now this solution has water in it, and it won't hurt anything. You can hear the difference No pressure. This is just steadying the blade. I'm not putting any pressure on it with it. Just trying to speed up the process. $10 o'clock. I need to go tell my daughter good night. Good night. Right there. Come on. Good night, Shorty. Alright, I'm back. She goes to bed at 10. I may not be able to finish this tonight. My wife and I, after she goes and prays with my daughter, the wife and I will get together for some quiet time. And watching TV, talk, whatever. Alright, that's 10 more laps. That's 100 laps. That's just an intermediate kind of pass that I made with that. I'll look at that through a scope. Right now I want to clean that off. Alright. A little bit of water. Put that there. See what my scope says. Now I'm on the finer side of this stone. That's better. Looking good. Lovely. Alright. Excuse me a minute. And we're going to go with some water. No pressure. Again, no pressure. Alright. Arkansas stones require lots of laps. That's lovely. It's popping here off of my arm above the skin level. That sounds lovely. That sounds like that's going to be a lovely edge already, but what I will do is do probably a couple of hundred more passes on this stone and then stropper and test. So bless you. Thank you for watching. Anthony, I hope that gave you a little bit of a fix with Arkansas honing, and I'll talk to you guys later.